This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for December 20th, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern Sunday. Each of us are in the perfect place and the perfect time. The moment that we realize that the universe cannot ever make a mistake. Each of us will know in our hearts that we are always in the perfect place and at the perfect time. Did you know, maybe you know, maybe you don't, that when you stop trying to get somewhere better than the moment of your life, you will arrive in heaven on earth. When you stop trying to get somewhere better than this moment of your life, you will arrive in heaven on earth. So now's the time to let go of all this striving and simply relax into seeing that everything is perfect and exactly, absolutely the way it should be. Each of us have been searching and seeking to satisfy our dreams for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. We are exhausted, and it's time to chill out. Try taking a mini break from desiring anything. It comes with a real sensation of inner peace. Deep ecstatic bliss, immerse, enjoy, and an everlasting smile on top. The most amazing things will instantly manifest for you by allowing your mind to take a vacation from its perpetual search and recognize the perfection that's already here now. Explore deeper into the illusory imperfections and just notice how they are the necessary ingredients needed to start perceiving the totality of perfection everywhere in your life. And the moment you do this and have truly accepted that this perfection is your natural state of being, then everything that you do with your life becomes an adventure in discovering the divine. It just feels so good to let go and trust in this amazingly perfect moment. Cease trying to work everything out with your minds. It will get you nowhere. Live instead by intuition and inspiration. Let your whole life become a revelation. Eileen Caddy. Our minds are naturally creative, and they are always generating thoughts in every moment of our lives. Whether these ideas are new, revolutionary, self-realized thoughts, enlightening million-dollar ideas, or mundane complaints about the neighbor next door, the creativity in your thinking is always available. The results you get all depends on whether the gateway to your ultimate creative capacity is fully fresh and open, or operating out of a past program. Most people believe that there are only a few gifted creative individuals born in this world, while the rest of us, unlucky folks, tend not to be so creatively endowed. The truth is actually much more empowering and radical. Discovering a technique that your average mankind of creative juice that will fuel them forever, helping them to access the power they need to literally move energy into form, create into reality, or manifest anything their hearts desire. When you take a good look at the mental nature of a mankind being, you'll see that there is a natural tendency towards being creative. This creativity is often overlooked as we are continuously inventing every detail of our lives in each breathing moment. We are creationaholics. Every thought you're thinking right now is creating something into your future. The question is, are these thoughts in alignment with what your heart truly wants to manifest? Or are they still selling yourself short and settling for what you don't want? Either way, you are still creating your reality, inventing the dream you're living in every single instant of your life. Sometimes it happens that we get into patterns of thought and rut-like habits where we may forget about our unbounded potentiality as a soul and restrict our greatest creative capacity. We can feel blocked, stuck in an emotion, a past memory, or a sensation of not being able to get where we want to go. Something always happens along the winding path of life where we forget the all-powerful being who we truly are. We get preoccupied with some things, and the glass around the mind's lamp gets fogged up with more important ideas than being vast, free, and creative. To start transcending through any old, dense cloud your mind is in, just take a good look at what is around you. One of the most amazing, powerful, and highly effective things you can do to instantly skyrocket back into your ultimate creative capacity is to go deeper into this stuck energy and allow yourself to do absolutely nothing. That's right. Take a vacation from talking, doing, achieving, exploring, examining, discovering, learning, growing, and just practice being still. If you need something on your agenda to do, then plan to stare at the clouds floating by in the sky for an entire day. Just by relaxing into your body, you free up the ultimate creative energy in your mind. The simple, soft experience, being alive, completely present to this divine presence that you are, will open the floodgates to infinite creativity. The secret is to let go of your mind deep enough and for a long enough period of time where you can become absolutely still. Having nothing to do on your agenda instantly creates a vacuum-like energy and a succulent taste of emptiness will cause massive amounts of new creative juices to start bursting again from inside. We all know that nature abhors a vacuum. And if you can truly do nothing, be nothing, think about nothing, feel nothingness at the core of your being, you will be blown away at the creativity that naturally arises. That's a guarantee. The best part is that this new creative flow, which instantly comes in, will be fresh, powerful, and thriving with such juicy aliveness always available for you to receive and relax into. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, you owe me. Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky of it. The only reason you may have felt blocked in your creative exploration of your life is because you haven't been able to let go of the mind's constant need for entertainment, the addictions and distractions we are accustomed to completely stop us from dropping the demanding, commanding, desiring mind. So make it a priority to be empty, be still, and stop working on anything. You'll see a creative miracle explode naturally from within inside you. It may take you 10 minutes or 10 hours. Yet once you truly allow your mind the time to relax, do absolutely nothing and be nothing, and you'll find that life is purely orgasmic. The moment you make time for nothingness in your life, honoring it as the gateway to the divine. You'll allow yourself to feel into the heart essence of what absolute 100% nothingness feels like throughout the body. When you can experience this every day, your entire life will blossom. It's like hitting the reboot button on your computer. As your body-mind resets itself, your eyes become clear again. Your heart opens fully again. Your sexual energy feels reborn again. And you discover a brand new experience of your life. All your so-called problems become dwarfed in the presence of your creative genius. As you find out, there only exists the illusion of your so-called problems. With practice of soaking your mind in the feeling of vast emptiness, you'll be able to do it anywhere, at any time, instantly. You'll be able to drop into it for 30 seconds while resting at a long stoplight, or perhaps while you're getting exercise walking around the block. It truly only takes a few seconds of complete immersion into pure nothingness to get a full reboot and recharge. It's that powerful. You will be able to do it at work, in the middle of a phone call or business meeting, and become an outrageously creative outlet that will skyrocket your career in the field of nothingness. The mind has access to the infinite realm of possibilities in the universe. By thinking of nothing, you have access to everything. By thinking of nothing, you have access to everything. You're able to think of 108 different new solutions, and each one will work. The old worn-out so-called problems you've had have no chance when met with the creative light found inside pure nothingness. This may be one of the greatest benefits that this civilization discovers, because from exploring nothingness, we each can feel unstoppable and instantly discover the pure healing joy and creative power of simply being alive. Creativity is the quality that you bring to the activity that you are doing. It is an attitude, an inner approach. How you look at things. Whatsoever you do, if you do it joyfully, if you do it lovingly, if your act of doing is not purely economical, then it is creative. Osho. When you realize how easy it is to stop having problems in your life, how easy it is to stop having problems in your life, your community will start hearing the greatest bell laugh hitting the sky. You will be laughing constantly when you know how to be free from your problems, which is what it feels like being connected to this unlimited flow of creativity. It's all about surrendering to it, becoming a living example of this divine flow and cosmic creative spark that you discover hidden inside an infinite field of nothing. So I invite you to make the decision right now that every day this week you are going to immerse yourself in nothingness and let yourself skyrocket your creative capacity to the next level. This means that you are willing to welcome any problem you have, any dull, ordinary, boring thinking patterns you're stuck in, any dreadful emotion you're facing, and bring them all into the field of nothingness where they can be liberated. The commitment to practice being nothing will allow you to feel the divinely sacred being that you truly are. You will naturally want to take better care of yourself, be more sensitive to your needs, loving and accepting who you are, being even more gentle with yourself, and only doing the actions that give you tons of happiness and long-term energy. Sure, you may have so much new creative energy that you have to find a new job you really love doing, or spend more time with those people you really, truly care about. Yet it's good to inquire into your priorities and notice how much time do you feel you have left here on this earth. By choosing to live at this divinely creative frequency, you'll discover that some people won't be able to handle the new levels of joy and happiness you'll be experiencing. And do not lower your divinely happy creative vibe to be in rapport with anyone who always brings you down. Do not lower your divinely happy creative vibe to be in rapport with anyone who always brings you down. You're not doing a service to others or yourself by lowering your frequency, choosing to be less happy, less joyful, less creative and alive. You are still that wildly creative child adored by God who has the most outrageous courage, curiosity, and imagination. You can be joyfully entertained by the fantasies in your mind 24 hours a day. That capacity to enjoy your imagination and not be a slave to it is where real mastery of your life is found. When you have taken the time to explore true nothingness, then stop, breathe, and notice what is around you. You are surrounded by creativity. Everywhere you look, you see, touch, hear, feel, and experience pure creativity. Everything you see was either created by mankind, or God, or both, or God-man. This entire world is an ocean of constant creative explosions. When you truly look into life, you'll see how obvious it is that you also are the source of this powerful creative energy itself. You can play in this amazingly creative world as an innocent child again, who is now wise enough to know you are not small, you are not powerless, yet that you can manifest and attract anything you desire. It is through this child that you'll know just how incredibly powerful you, all of us, actually are. Rooting yourself in that playful, trusting, fun-loving child inside you is the golden secret to establishing a long-term creative bounty. Absolute fun and creativity is just waiting for your permission to come out to play. Free your child up right now. Give him or her full permission to play at your work, relationships, finances, and health all month long. You can find the middle path of responsibility along the way. Just let her or him dance to the music, laugh at life, be wild, free, crazy, draw out your dreams, play fantasy, make up silly stories about things you manifested, and sing happy love songs to your dream partner. Do this for a few hours, and I can guarantee you, you will discover something quite magical bubbling up inside you. That sacred stream of creativity has become completely unblocked and is now pouring over you like a waterfall of yummy, liquid, loving light. Every moment of your life, this life, is an opportunity to ascend to a higher dimension of consciousness. What this means, in the practical sense, is only doing things, being with people, and living a life that makes your heart sing. If you cannot find what it is that makes your heart sing, then find what is blocking you from it. Look what the feeling is. Is it something that makes you want to cry or become angry? Go into it. Use everything to bring you into higher consciousness. Use the dark and the light experiences to push you deeper into your core. They are the fuel that will spark the light to get your creative engines really roaring tonight. Lastly, in the world, this world of unlimited creativity, it's always good to know that there is no such thing as stepping into the same river twice. Life is constantly providing you with completely brand new experiences in each and every moment. Your job is to not try to go back into the past, to hold on and recreate the good experiences you cherished, or resist the negative experiences that haunt you. Your job is to trusting being in this free, creative, and juicy moment that is here now. When you let go of the banks of the river and you go with the flow with this life, allowing the current to take you downstream, you will relax, heal, and merge with the ocean. You will only feel tremendous joy, bliss, and ecstasy inside. This is a natural occurrence when you are flowing along with the ocean of momentary existence. You don't have to try very hard to get here. For the water and the river flow is already an intimately connected part of the ocean. You simply have to trust the river. Enjoy floating with the current, and you'll naturally discover the creative fun, flow of energy moving through you as well. Enjoy. Whenever you find yourself in a slow, tired, or low state of energy, imagine a bright golden light is coming from every vertebrae in your spine. It is sending light out in every direction. It blasts straight up into the sky, into the earth below you, and in all four directions, totally surrounding you. Visualize this golden light as the source of love. Let yourself feel, believe, and know, I am the source of love. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. And I am sure that we all are. And the first thing that we care to do is relax our bodies. Let everything, because only you can do it. No one else can. Let everything just drop away. Don't try to grab it as it drops away. Just let it go. And it will drop away. your body will begin to respond in lightness and relaxation, head to toe, inside and out. Drop the face, the shoulders, release the stress in this very moment. And you'll feel it. Your neck, your shoulders, your back, your spine, all the way down to your glutes, legs, feet, toes, fingers, hands, arms, ears, eyes. You just totally float. You're just floating with the current. The current's just kind of pulling you along. You're leaned back in the boat. You don't have any oars. And the current's just pulling you along. And you're going with the flow. You don't have a thought. You're not in the mind. You're just relaxing the body. In the moment. Moment to moment. And as we relax our bodies, we move into the now. The now is all that we do have. It is the space between heartbeats. It is the moment to moment to moment. It is absolutely now. The past is gone. The future has not been created. Some of us go into the past. We reminisce. We embrace these things. But it's all gone. The past is not there anymore. We've already experienced those times in the now. Some of us, unfortunately, get so seduced by the past, we forget about the now. We forget about the future. We just concentrate on the past. And then we take the past, we bring it into a future that doesn't exist. We create that future out of that past, and we relive that past in that future. That's why so many people find themselves wondering why it feels like that they're constantly running in circles, or it seems like the same old, because it is. Because they have no forward movement. And they're always looking over their shoulders as they walk forward. But in the now, we still the mind. We still the ego. We step out of the mind. We are not in it. Subconscious mind. We remove ourselves from them. And we're in the now. We're in nothingness. We're doing nothing. Acting on nothing. Just being. Well, how do we stay in the now? Our breath. Our breath is divine positive energy. It's more than breath. It calms you, relaxes you, rejuvenates you, focuses. And it sustains the vessel that holds the kingdom of God within it. Sustains it. So whenever you find yourself moving, and because we all do it, none of us are exempt from it, these thoughts, they just kind of quaff in. And some of them are just lunacy. They're crazy. And we kind of wander off. We kind of like wander off out of the now into the future that doesn't exist. And we start, what if, when, what if this, what if that, when? And when we do that, and we're consciously aware of it, we just focus on our breath. And we're in the now. And we just practice it. You have to do it 500 times a day. Great. Eventually you'll have it on autopilot. You'll automatically do it. you want all that chatter, all that noise 24/7 that we all have? Or would you like to take a break from it by being and staying in the now? Your choice. Being out of the mind rather than in the mind. Being the master of your mind rather than the mind being the master of you. Now we take our breath in the now, and we're relaxed, our bodies. We focus on this now, on our divine positive energy, our breath, and we see these, through our heart, mind, emotion picture, we see these 7 energy vortexes, these chakras, going right smack, perfectly centered, straight up through our bodies, our spine, to the tops of our heads. These are all different color wheels of light. They all house flowers, each flower different. Inside of the center of each flower is a different geometrical shape. These are the conduits between spirituality, essence, etheric, and physicality. They connect us to the astral plane. They communicate with our physical bodies as they are the spirit. Each one has a very finite connection to our physical housing, as well as our spiritual, as well as the God, the pure consciousness. So we take this divine positive energy, our breath, we merge it with the God force, love, light energy, which is our chi, our prana, our ki. It is our power. And as we do this, we slowly bring it up through the center of our bodies. We start with the red wheel of light, the root chakra, the Muladhara. This is your career, your money mindset, set, and sense of belonging. It represents your foundation and feeling of being in the now. It's located at the base of your spine, your tailbone area. Your emotional issues are survival issues such as financial independence, money and food, physical association, your spine, rectum, legs, arms, circulatory system. I move the orange wheel of light, the sacral chakra, the Vadasthana. This is your sexuality and pleasure. It is your connection and ability to accept others and new experiences. It's located in your lower abdomen, about 2 inches below the navel and 2 inches in. Your emotional issues are sense of abundance, well-being, pleasure, sexuality. Your physical association, reproductive organs, kidneys, bowels, immune system. And then we move to the solar plexus chakra, the golden yellow wheel of light, the Manipura. This is your personal power and ability to channel. It's your ability to be confident and in the flow and the mastery of your life. It's located in the upper abdomen and the stomach area. Your emotional issues are self-worth, self-confidence, and self-esteem. Your physical association is your central nervous system, your pancreas, liver, digestive tract, skin. And then we go to the emerald green wheel of light, the heart chakra, the Anahata. Love, relationships, and self-acceptance. It is your ability to love. It's located in the center of your chest, just above your heart. Your Your emotional issues are love, joy, and inner peace. Your physical association is your heart, thymus, lower lung, circulatory system, immune system. When we move to the blue wheel of light, throat chakra, the Vishuddha, this is your self-expression. It's your ability to communicate. It is in your throat. Your emotional issues are communication, self-expression of feelings, the truth. Your physical association is your thyroid, respiratory system, teeth, vocal cords. And then we move to the third eye chakra, the ajna, intuition, sense of purpose and direction in this life. It is your ability to focus on and see the big picture. Some of us will see the trees through the forest through the trees, both. Others will see nothing. The location is the forehead between the eyes, the brow chakra. Your emotional issues, intuition, imagination, wisdom, ability to think and make decisions. Your physical association is pituitary gland, eyes, and sinuses. Then we move to the crown chakra, the Sahasrara, connection to the divine. This crown chakra, the highest chakra, represents your ability to be fully connected spiritually. This is the very top of your head. Emotional issues are inner and outer beauty. Your connection to spirituality and pure bliss, the God, the pure consciousness. Physical association is your pineal gland, brain, and nervous system. And we brought these energies all the way through, watching and moving to the tops of our heads. And we hold it briefly. I am light, I am love, I am. And in that brief moment, we compress and condense it into pure, omnipotently powerful energy, liquid energy. And we release it over the pineal gland. Pineal gland is super important to us while we're in these bodies. It is the gateway to all the particles of existence, to the astral plane, to the God, to pure consciousness within and beyond. So you view it through your heart, mind's motion picture, however you see it. I see it as a green ball, a rosebud. As soon as I pour this liquid energy, it completely explodes into a fully bloomed rose, massive, multicolored petals, shimmering with a beautiful fragrance. And it's pure peace, nothingness, being, calm, totally quiet, sending wave after wave after wave of pure consciousness. All the blocks, all the illusions are vaporized, and you're everywhere, and you're nowhere. You're in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. You interact with all the astral civilizations on the astral plane. You interact with the pure God, the pure consciousness, source creation. We are all consciously aware that we are of and from the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. We would not be here if our frequencies weren't of high frequency. And the body, the heart mind, the ego mind, the subconscious, the God, the pure consciousness, the spirit, the soul, the higher self, all one. We walk this planet as billions of gods, as heaven on earth, in that in your heart, mind's motion picture. Watch it. I guarantee you, you'll be as giddy as a little boy and girl on Christmas morning. There are others with us, the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. The ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda, Jesus, El Morya, Abundantia, Hell, Thought, Yahweh, Yeshua. Many, many, many more. Archangels, cherubim, seraphim, archetypes, they're different civilization. They vibrate at a different frequency. We don't see them like we see each other, but boy, do we meet with them. We interact with them. You don't necessarily know that at the time, but you do pick up on it after the interaction. Because we're all teaching each other. We're all part of each other. There's absolutely not separate. That's illusion. Thousands of them can surround any one of us at any one time. Because of their vibrational frequency, they can hold a large number in a small area. The ascended masters, they've mastered sending into body, out of body, hold pure consciousness, God form. We are mastering ascension into body and experiencing in the body. So we are creating our experiences to perfect our creation. And while we're in the body, to learn about who and what we are within. Because if you don't, you will wander after the body. All of us in deep eternal love and gratitude, all three parts of us are compelled to call out to all the other parts of us, all the other reflections, all the other teachers. We call out to all of the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light, and the complete liberation into the higher frequencies of this planet, Earth, Gaia, Arya, and her civilizations. And they come in the gigaplexes. One gigaplex fills this universe. They come in trillions of gigaplexes from every direction. And they are with us now. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner Earth, hollow Earth, Agartha, beneath Earth. And only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light. They come in the billions, and they are with us now. We call upon all the off-worlders, all the galactics, all the celestials from everywhere, from all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, travel through this solar system every day. Trillions travel throughout the universes every day. And the ones that we're barely familiar with, so to speak, includes all the levels and species of these civilizations, the good, the not so good, and the bad. Understanding that only the highest of the highest high and vibrational frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude can be here in this meditation. We have the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Andromedans, the Arcturians, the Feline, the Zeta Reticuli, the Nords, Greys, the Draco, the Reptilian, Golden Pyramid, the Avian, many, many, many more. They've been assisting us in our evolution, our enlightenment, our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And they come in the billions and trillions, and they are with us now. See this assembly of all the parts of us in your heart, mind's motion picture. Watch it. It's absolutely phenomenal. We call out to all of our loved ones, all those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and be with us in this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they are with us now. We call upon all these little light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, and the complete liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, eternally into higher frequencies. And they come in the trillions in shapes, colors, sizes, forms, configurations of which we've never ever seen before. Yet they are consciousness housed in form. And the ones that we're kind of familiar with are the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the trolls, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, and the minotaur. Many, many, many more. And they are with us now. All of the different reflections of all of us, all one. Arm in arm, hand in hand. All of our gods. We're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, abundance, prosperity. And we are all one, and we are all God, and we are all love. And our God force, love, light, energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify and it continues to expand. Because we're everything. And we're expanding. And we're intensifying. We form a massive circle of light around the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now. This light is our God force, love, light, energy. It is housed within each and every one of us. This light is so brilliant and so bright that it grays out the darkness of sacred space. this solar system to even come close to its radiance. It is pure, deep, eternal love and gratitude. It saturates, bathes, and floods all of us to our very core essence. Head to toe, inside and out. The massive increase in higher vibrational frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude for this civilization, this planet, are moving off the charts. Any lower dark matter, survival matter frequency is vaporized, cannot sustain in such an omnipotently powerful, deep eternal love and gratitude. We begin to levitate up above this planet as this circle of light, and we come into immediately a massive ocean, a gossamer field, an ocean of glitter. And we can see that each reflection of all of these vibrant colored lights, flashing and darting everywhere, is a reflection of all of us. Every facet, every aspect of each of us. The archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, ascended masters, all of those who have come into one in this meditation. We're immediately met with the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is the column that reminds us all that we are the power of healing. We are then met with the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This column reminds us all of our omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. Then we're met with the white fire. This is a column that reminds us all that from head to toe, inside and out, we are imbued with an impenetrable white fire armor, our God force love light energy emanating from the central core of our existence and being, protecting us 24/7, eternally. But any external force, influence, lower dark matter frequency, lower survival matter frequency, cannot even come in its vicinity at all. At all. But only you have the power. That if you decide to lower your vibrational frequency low enough, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, through hatred, greed, fear, manipulation, dishonesty, you will create a breach in your white fire armor. This breach will be enough to allow all the lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies to come flooding in. Now you do decide to do this, you are immediately met with the purple transmuting flame. This is a column that reminds us all that we can bring in the purple transmuting flame. We can transmute all these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutral light substance and just send them to pure consciousness where they are no more. We are then met with the violet ray. This is a column that reminds us all that we can call upon the violet ray. We can purify, cleanse the area where the lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies were, sealing the breach in our white fire armor, restoring our deep eternal love and gratitude. We are then met with the golden white pink light. This is the column that reminds us all that we are the sun, sunlight, we are the sunsets and the sunrises, we are the rain and the rainbows, we are the trees and the forests, effortlessly above it. As we do, we come into full view of this massive crystalline light tower that we've created. It's larger than the solar system. So we just kind of sit back and we watch as in the center we see this oblong sphere, and the center eye of it is golden white light shimmering and sparkling, sending out soft, warm, misty waves of pure, deep, eternal love. And it saturates us to our very core, head to toe, inside and out. It has literally numerous other rings of light around it, vibrant colored, and each one of those is sending out a warm, misty wave that penetrates us from head to toe, inside and out. These are all the deep eternal love, the gratitude, the gentleness, the kindness, the generosity and humbleness, the bliss, the joy, the peace, the tranquility, the benevolence, the prosperity, the abundance, the wonderful well-being, the wonderful joy. It reminds us it is actually us. At the top of this crystal light tower is the golden ocean. We designed it so it can come cascading down 360 degrees, 24/7, perpetually and eternally. Now this ocean is deep, pure, eternal love, and it saturates all of us, all life, the highest supreme value in the universe. Head to toe, inside and out, never ending. Literally continually lifting our vibrational frequencies of deep, eternal love and gratitude higher and higher and higher. We are the drops of this golden ocean. We contain the essence of this golden ocean. The ocean is the drops, and the drops are the ocean. There's never been separation. That is the illusion. We see our meditative sphere. We created this sphere almost 3 years ago. It holds over 1,100 of our meditations in perpetual motion. All of us, from everywhere, every existence, reflecting each other in this meditation of the highest intent of deep eternal love and gratitude. This is a full liberation of this planet, the whole life, the highest supreme value universe. 5 density, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 after that. Discovery of pure consciousness, the God within. This meditative sphere can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. This is why it continues to intensify and it continues to expand. The deep eternal love and gratitude. Everywhere. It is inescapable. It is us. You cannot escape yourself, your God, your pure consciousness. It is you. So we watch through our heart, minds, motion pictures. Whenever you find yourself in a slow, tired, or full state, low state of energy, imagine a bright golden white light is coming from every vertebrae in your spine. See this. Feel it. It is sending light out in every direction. It blasts straight up into the sky, into the earth below you, and in all 4 directions, totally surrounding you. See this in your heart, minds, motion picture. Visualize this golden light as the source of love. Let yourself feel, believe, know, I am the source of love. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out.